Hey, welcome back to Jazz Time. JazzTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, and trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so you can easily choose the best watch for yourself in the comfort of your own home. We offer the lowest prices anywhere online, and if you'd like to know the price, simply click on the links in the description below. We greatly appreciate if you purchase your next watch from us at JazzTime.com. Today we'll be talking about a Seamaster Aqua Terra, reference number 220.10.41.21.10.001. It's basically an Aqua Terra in 41mm with the green dial. We'll be going over the case, dial, bezel, clasp, or the bracelet, as well as the movement and the crown functions. I'll be giving you my thoughts on all of those, not specifically in that order, however, throughout this video. All right, but first we're going to do an unboxing because, well, that's what we do here. Okay, so opening up this box, we have the inner wooden portion with the instructions and the warranty information shoved in there nice and neatly, all right? But that's neither here nor there because we're here to look at this watch, all right? And here it is. All right, nicely wrapped up and placed around that little cushion, all right? Now I can put this away because, well, I can say that I truly do appreciate Omega's overall look and their packaging design here. Rather simple overall, and you know, simplicity is always good. It's never a bad thing. Okay. Let's put the lid back on here. All right, and here is the watch. Now, as is part of the unboxing, you can live through this vicariously. Feel the stickers peel off, nice and easy there. Let's see. There's one sticker on the front that goes all the way up to the lugs, and then it comes back down right underneath it, starting from the first integrated link. All right, and you can see that high polish on that bracelet. Okay, and same concept on the other side, the 12 o'clock side. Okay, and there we go. We got the main portion of that off, and a little bit on this clasp here. Okay. All right, and there's a little portion, I believe, elsewhere. No, actually, we're good here. Okay, so here is the watch here, the Aqua Terra with the green dial. Now, they say it's a green dial. It's a subtly green dial, all right? More of that military dark forest green sort of overall presentation in that dial color. Very hard to see on the video. It's just as hard to see with the naked eye. However, it does have that the slightest tint to that shade. I know that in color theory terms that sounds like a cringy compilation of words that that should never go together, but it's a very slight shade of green on that dark, nice teak background of that dial. All right, so anyway, looking at this case here, we have a full case of 41mm from finger to thumb. That's the 10 to 2 o'clock or the 2 to 8 o'clock position. All right, we have a full steel construction of this case, nice and brush finish along the sides with a nice high polish, sort of starting out large on the lugs, tapering down as it sort of narrowing as it passes by the 9 o'clock and then enlarging once more, right? And on the very front of the case, you can't see it through this bezel, but behind this bezel we have a nice satin brush finishing to round that out. All right, we also have the winding crown, 3 o'clock position, as you would typically expect. And on the front, we also have this nice high polished bezel, domed bezel, gives it that very distinctive Seamaster look to the Omega Aqua Terra line. And it also has that glare-proof sapphire crystal, a bit domed on the front, so it's not entirely flat, but that's all right. you probably won't even notice it. Taking a look again at the dial, again, this is the green colored dial with the teak horizontal pattern, inspired sort of like the wooden decks of luxury sailboats and the like. All right. We also have the date window at the 6 o'clock position, which is newer for the newer Omega models. The older ones have the date at the 3 o'clock position. We have 18 karat white gold placed index markers. All right. And if we take a look at this with the lights off, you can see that they do glow quite nicely there. Let me see if I can set my focusing point to a different spot. There we go. All right. Looks nice and clean there. All right, so it's got a slight blue tint to the luminescence on those index markers, as well as on the minute and hour hands. That the minute hand is glowing there in the front, but the hour hand, actually, let me move the minute hand out of the way, or move the hour hand, all right, actually is fully illuminated, as you can see. The seconds hand is also illuminated just on the tip. As you can see, it's sweeping around the perimeter. All right, so very nice, good design, thought, and decision there. So you can easily determine the difference between the minute and hour hands, for example. Okay, and now while we're here and talking about the functions of this watch, simply unwind the crown at the 3 o'clock position to the first position. This allows you to wind the watch nice and easy. All right, about 20 to 30 full winds is all you need to get to the full power reserve. Pull the crown out to the next position. You can then move the hour hand and by extension move the date as well. So it's kind of a quick set date, not as quick as, you know, directly changing the date, but this allows you to basically change time zones without actually having to affect any of the other functions of this watch. So if you're moving backward a time zone, there you go, nice and easy. Moving forward in a time zone, traveling east, there you go, super easy. All right, the only problem is, well, you probably have to rotate this hour hand around every other month or every irregularly numbered month that has more than 30 days, and especially during February. All right, not that that's all that hard, it's just a little bit tedious, but you know, you get used to it. Pull the crown out to the final position. All right, this allows you to actually stop that seconds hand, so you can then adjust the minute hand and place it precisely where it needs to go. Press the crown all the way back in to ensure the water resistance down to 15 bar or 150 meters or 500 feet below sea level. All right, so what makes all of this work is the in-house made movement, the 8900 caliber made by Omega. It has the self-winding movement with the coaxial escapement, right, as you can see on the back there. Oh. There we go. With the Côte de Genève nicely on that winding rotor. It has a free sprung balance with silicon balance spring, so that makes it basically resistant to magnetic fields reaching 15,000 Gauss. That's, you can basically take it into an MRI, but don't take this into an MRI. That's just the movement that is resistant to the magnetism. All right, it has the time zone function with the special luxury finish with the rhodium plated rotor and the bridges as well. All right, as I mentioned earlier, it also has a full 60-hour power reserve. All right, that means that you can set this down on Friday evening, pick it back up on a Monday morning, and you'll be good to go. No need to wind the watch. All right. Now, taking a look at the bracelet here, again, stainless steel in its construction as well, integrated into the case via these lugs. And we have a satin brush finishing on these outer links with a high polish down the center. All right, very Rolex-esque, and nothing wrong with that because, you know, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. Okay, take a look at the clasp here. We have the Omega brushed clasp there with the Omega logo, word mark, and logo symbol there. Right, it has the double button deployment system, so just simply press those in and it opens up nice and easy. The top part at least does. Right, and just pull the second part out and you know that you're dealing with steel, and you have this butterfly shaped clasp which allows you to basically size this to your wrist much more easily if you have a, you know, more snug fit, or for smaller wrists, less chance of pinching there. While I'm here, I'll try it on, give you some of my thoughts as to how it wears on the wrist. So always do top side first and then bottom side with the logo last. All right, fits on there quite nicely. Granted, my wrist is about 7 inches in circumference or 18 centimeters, so coming with full links, you know, there's plenty of extra bracelet that can come off. Simply sizing it does require removing links, so not a huge deal, all right? But you can't exactly size on the fly, so keep that in mind. But for a wrist that is of my size, it actually fits just right because there is some venting space underneath these lugs. Certainly a good point there. Not that there's an issue with that because there's plenty of space among these links to let the wrist vent nice and easy. All right. So overall, with its stainless steel construction, it is actually rather light, much lighter than, you know, any other precious metal or gold sort of construction with their watches. But it feels very good on the wrist. The bracelet is actually very, very soft on the wrist as well. No chance of, you know, unceremoniously epilating hairs because, well, these links do have a tiny bit of space among them and they can't be, you know, crushed so as to pinch or, you know, remove hairs and the like. So it feels very good, feels very smooth to wear, and just overall a very good and comfortable wear. And when it comes to the readability of this watch on the wrist, very easy as well, because the green does almost look, it looks almost black, and therefore you have that high sense of contrast. You can read the hour markers very easily with those hands as well, the hour and minute hands, along with that sweeping seconds hand sweeping across very nicely. Very easy to read in any lighting situation. All right, but that's enough of what I think. What do you guys think about this watch? Let us know down in the comments below, and be sure to leave us a like as it helps us out. Be sure to subscribe as well, as it helps us out even further, and hit that bell notification so you can be notified when we go live with another video like this one. And as always, if you'd like to purchase this watch or any other watch, visit our website, jazztime.com. Links in the description below. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazzTime, plus the brand, model, and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.